Teamwork. Right. Okay. Any time, and you guys let me know. And
We
am I
are live.
Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. We're on. We're on YouTube.
Oh, we're on already.
Yeah.
Okay. No countdown.
Welcome. Oh, yeah. You know what? I normally do that. Sorry.
Oh,
I just hit go live. I'm sorry. We're live. Let me restart that, okay? Because
No,
I'm going to give consultants a chance to get on. No, I'll do it really quick. It'll be fine. We want them to know we're here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's the great thing about technology.
It's just my channel, so they're good.
There you
Let me do
go.
it.
Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday, Beauty Mingle. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. If you are a consultant or a guest, please comment below that you're here. We're so excited. Oh my goodness. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Christina Release Christensen, and I'm coming to you live from Concord, California, where it is hot and cloudy, and they said it was going to rain. So it is amazing, wonderful weather. And we're so glad that you're here. And we're so excited because we have an excellent guest speaker tonight. Get ready. If you're a consultant, even if you're a guest, grab a pen and paper and be ready to take some notes. She's amazing. And we're going to get to hear from the amazing Sandra Munguia soon. But I'm going to introduce our Mary Kate Sister Sales Directors here with us today. And this is no other than Gina's twin, Marcia Amaral.
Thank you, Christina. Oh my goodness. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited that you're here as well. And, we have such a short time to the end of our year, but we are just racing to the finish line. All of my sisters, all of my consultants, yes, they are just racing for it. And it is going to be amazing for next week. And we just started our new Star Consultant quarter. Oh my goodness. It is even better than before. You can accumulate points. You can go into it. This is going to be, let's see, how many? I figured it out. I have this finished last week, and my 112th star.
Wow. Congratulations.
Okay. All right. So it's awesome because it tells me that, yes, I'm meeting people. I'm selling. I'm doing the full circle. I'm doing it. So that's why you always want to be a star.
I love it. Thank you, Marcia. Congratulations. That's incredible. If you're a consultant, ladies, let us know what you're. We forgot to mention today or tomorrow is going to be National Pink Holiday. You guys, this is an awesome time to start your new quarter star off with a bang. And so what are some ideas that you can implement? Let us know in the comments what you are going to do when you reach out to your customers, when you reach out to your friends and family. Everybody is getting skincare, and especially with the 60% off in June. Boom. Why not you? I'm really excited about Star Consultant because you know what? I believed my mentors when they said stars earn cars. So I said, well, then I need to be a star. So I just kept it really simple, and it kept me in the field and it kept me consistent. And it's just so fun to be able to say in your accolades, I've been a star consultant every single quarter, and you ladies are going to do it too. Now I'm going to turn it over to our amazing behind the scenes, working everything out. I don't know how she does it, but the amazing Alice.
Hi, everyone. So glad you can join us. Thank you, Christina. I don't know exactly what star number. I think this is star number 89 for me. I'd have to look though, but I just want to say, like, a lot of life happens, ladies. A lot of life happens. And especially when you're working on a goal. But the one thing I can always control is my effort and my sales. So I make it a goal every quarter to be a star. And hopefully strive for an even higher level than the previous quarter. So, if you've already done sapphire, go for ruby. If you've already done ruby, go for diamond. I was an emerald star consistently. I think it was a pearl somewhere in there the last year, but consistently the last year. So next year, my goal is to be a pearl every star. And that starts now. It started June 16th. We're working on the new quarter. But I just want to say, life happens, but I can control what my effort is and what I put out there. And so you can too. You can too. It's super fun to win prizes. And now we get to save our points and, get even better prizes. So nothing to lose. All this is all for you.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Alice, that is amazing. That is so true. Whenever you're running for a goal, that is such a great lesson right there. It just really hits me to the core. Whenever we're running for a goal, life shows up. And we, as having a champion mentality is so important. And the things that we can control, we focus on. So without further ado, if you're a guest, please let us know your name into the chat and who your consultant is. And feel free to comment to go into our drawings. And we have some awesome specials and deals for you tonight. But I can't wait to introduce you, ladies, to Sandra Munguia. Prior to joining Mary Kay Inc., Sandra Munguia had a career as a legal assistant. Sandra joined Mary Kay in June 1990. In 1992, she promoted herself to the prestigious position of sales director with Mary Kay. Sandra quickly earned her first pink Cadillac as a super achiever director and has been driving the trophy on wheels for 30 years. Hold on, let me get my pom-pom out for that one. Wow! 30 years driving pink. That's so inspiring.
Mhm.
Her unit, the Mountain Movers, wow, has had the privilege of earning 15 pink Cadillacs and a total of 16 Mary Kay cars. For her integrity and leadership skills, she was selected as a member of the Hispanic Advisory Committee with Mary Kay Inc. She was featured on the Focus on Teaching Skincare video and audio and in the Spanish Something More audio cassette and brochure. Wow. Sandra and her family had the honor of being selected for the Consider the Possibilities video, which was included in every starter kit in the US and Mexico. Wow. Okay, hold on. Another pom-pom. This is so cool. I love it. I'm like getting to know you even more through these. This is so neat. Her daughter, Melissa, was on the Velocity Advisory Board for the company for 2 years and was flown to Dallas to attend seminar and had VIP treatment at corporate headquarters. How cool is that? Melissa was also flown by Mary Kay to New York to be featured in the 2004 spring edition of The Look Book and is a new senior sales director and car winner in Mary Kay. Wow, what a legacy. So amazing. Sandra has been in the National Court of Sales numerous times in personal retail sales and been awarded many beautiful diamond rings and several gold and diamond bar pins. In March 2008, Sandra was named Miss Go Give for the Pearl Division, which is the highest award in Mary Kay. Wow, that's amazing. Her fabulous unit, the Mountain Movers, have been recognized as the #1 unit her national area several years in a row. Her unit has also been in the top 10 positions in Mary Kay numerous times. Sandra has led her unit to numerous unit clubs. Get ready for this. The 350,000, 400,000, 450,000, 650,000, and the 700,000 Circle of Excellence. Wow. Oh my goodness. Sandra has earned the top director trip 4 times. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe it? That's amazing. A luxurious, all expense paid vacation to Edinburgh. Sorry.
You got it.
Edinburgh, Scotland. I had no idea where that was, obviously. Rome, Italy, Stockholm, Sweden, and Munich, Germany. Munich. Okay, Germany. Her highest check in 1 month. Okay, this is so exciting. I love hearing this part. So far has been over $18,000, not including her personal sales. That's in 1 month. A love check for $18,000. Wow, congratulations. Sandra's yearly earnings are well over 100,000, a six-figure income while working from home. I hope you guys are excited. Her greatest pride and accomplishment are her two children, Melissa and her son Andrew, and now her three beautiful granddaughters. Sandra really appreciates the flexibility that the Mary Kay that Mary Kay opportunity has given her to enjoy her family. Sandra's mission is to give women financial independence while discovering their God-given potential, being of service to others. Let's bring her up like nobody else can from Manteca, California, soon to be National Sales Director Sandra Munguia. Woo!
Oh, thank you. That was so wonderful. First of all, just really quickly before I get started, I have 20 minutes. Is that correct? Is that correct? Okay. All right. Perfect. So I got my stopwatch. So first of all, it's really an honor for me. I am just thrilled to be in the company of these amazing directors that I've known for years and years now. And honestly, ladies, it is like, I don't know. I'm so excited, probably because since COVID hit, we've all been so isolated. I don't think I've even seen you since way before COVID. So I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be here. So I know this call or this Zoom or whatever this is, I forget. This meeting, okay, is really for consultants and customers, correct? Yes. Okay. And so if you are a customer, I'm going to give you hope. And definitely, if you're a consultant, I'm really going to give you hope. So as you heard Christina say, I joined Mary Kay in 1990. That was a long time ago. Some of you weren't even around when I joined Mary Kay. And before Mary Kay, I was happily working in corporate America as a legal assistant. And I had a great job. I had literally wounded to benefits. I had, the 401k plan. I truly had and honestly, like, I had security at the time, they call it security, but I wasn't happy. And I don't know if that can make any sense to any of you because you're like, well, wait a minute, you had, great benefits. You had a great job. I loved what I did, by the way. I wasn't unhappy doing what I did. And at the time, my salary, I was making a lot more than my husband at the time, my late husband. And I was the main breadwinner. But I had a little girl Melissa, my daughter, who was 2.5, 3. And I was so unhappy because I felt like I didn't see her. I drop her off at, 7:30 in the morning, and I wouldn't pick her up again until like 6:30 or 7 in the evening, depending on traffic on how late I had to stay at work. But I was working anywhere from 50 to 60 hours a week on a given normal week. And so I was never home. And as many of you probably, and now I don't know, a lot of you are working from home, but still, even if you're working from home, you have to stop at a certain time and prepare dinner and get things done. And back then, of course, we weren't really working from home. It wasn't the thing. And so I'd get home and make dinner. By the time dinner was done, it was time to go to sleep and start all over again. And so I had this desire in my heart, almost like I knew that there was something more. I just knew that God had made me for something more, but I didn't know what the something more was. And I had been using Mary Kay products now for a couple years. Not a super customer. Like, I wasn't using everything in the Mary Kay line, but I was using, the skincare line. Back then it was called the basic skincare. And I loved it. I loved the results. And my consultant, Donna, who is my senior director, would come over to my house, and she always looked super cute. And she was driving her Mary Kay car and super happy and, just had great customer service. And she kept telling me, I think you would be great in Mary Kay. I think you would, you should look into this. And I kept telling her, I'm not interested. And I love what I do. I'm not interested. And I honestly couldn't see myself selling Mary Kay. That was the number one thing. I couldn't see myself. I didn't like salespeople. I didn't want to be that pushy salesperson. And it just, the whole thing about sales just totally turned me off personally for me. And so for over a year, she kept, dropping things off and little leaflets here, but in a very polite and guess you could say, not pushy. She wasn't pushy. She was just, always dropping something off, and she kept giving me the sign that I'd be great. Anyway, long story short, one day we decided to move from San Jose to out here to the Valley because of my husband's business, not because of my Mary Kay or anything, but he was getting a lot of contracts out in Tracy, California, building homes. And so he said, let's move, sell our house, move to the Valley, and maybe out there, you could reevaluate what you want to do with your life. Because he knew that I was unhappy. Just the whole thought of not being a mom, really, because I wanted to be a work from home mom, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so we moved, and I called my consultant. I said, you know what? I think I want to give this a try. And even when I said that, I was like freaked out. I was like, oh, do I really want to do this? But I thought, what's the worst that can happen? I can get my products at a discount, 50% off, which is great. And maybe I'll make a little extra money here and there and sell to, a couple of neighbors or whatever. And I thought, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. I had skills. I'm bilingual. I could speak both languages. I've always been a hard worker. So I knew that I could always, jump right back into corporate America. And so at the time we were wanting to have another baby. And so I thought, this is a perfect time to maybe plan baby number 2 and see how that goes. And so long story short, I got pregnant soon. And honestly, my personal experience may be totally different from you. And now, just so you all know, fast forward, 30 years later, I've raised 2 grown kids. Literally, they had choices and options to go to universities, and it truly wasn't. I'm going to explain this to you. It was never an issue because of my Mary Kay business. I never looked back. I never went back to corporate America. I decided to sit with my director at the time, and I basically said, okay, which is my mentor or my coach. And I said, okay, give me the plan. What do I need to do? And I remember thinking, I'm going to do exactly what she says because I want to prove her wrong. That whole legal mentality, analytical mentality that I had, I thought, I'm going to do it. And then I get to say, look, I did everything you told me to do, and it didn't work. So that was my game plan, believe it or not. I was out to prove her wrong by doing everything she told me to do. And I am not, just so you all know, I'm an introvert at heart. I love my family. I love being at home. I love cooking. I love cleaning. I love socializing, but in a very, I'm not your typical going out to speak to people. That terrified me. Just the thought of having to talk to strangers. Weird, right? But that's who I was. And so fast forward 30 years later, which I will tell you a little bit about how this whole journey developed for me. But 5 years ago, it's going to be 5 years ago, I lost my husband. My husband passed away very, very suddenly from a major heart attack. And it was really traumatic, just to say the least. It changed our whole world. It turned it upside down. He had a business, a construction business, post-construction cleaning business, and he had like 16 contracts at the time. And my son and my daughter, who were grown adults at the time, said, Mom, we want to keep my dad's legacy, and we want to keep the business, and we want to keep it. We want to try this. So we knew nothing really except very little about his business. And still to this day, we're running his business, and I'm running my Mary Kay business, and I'm actually our unit, thanks to these amazing women. It's not because of me. Lord knows that they're just unbelievable women and customers. We are now almost completely done with our 16th pink Cadillac. So from the moment I earned my first pink Cadillac, a long time ago, almost 30 years ago, to now, I've never driven anything but a pink Cadillac. So I just want to give you all hope. Okay. So now with COVID, okay, everything has literally opened up for us. Look, we can do our business from home. You can do so much to build your business now through social media that we didn't really have. Of course, we didn't have it 30 years ago, but even though we had it before COVID, now it's a whole new thing. It's like the norm, and everyone's working, from home, and everyone's communicating through. You literally so many ways, which this is not my topic, by the way, but there's so many ways that you can build your business through all these different avenues of social media. So let me just quickly tell you what I did, okay? Because I have about 10 minutes left. Yeah, less. Okay. So let me tell you what I did. I'm going to make it as simple as possible. First of all, I took God as my partner. I was so scared, so terrified to do Mary Kay because I didn't want to fail, and it wasn't the norm for me to, even think about selling. And so, and not only that, I didn't have my husband's support. He really thought I was crazy. He literally said, you have a great career. You're the main breadwinner, and you're going to leave this to sell lipstick. But somehow, you just know in your heart, there comes a point, and I was young, I was in my 20s, but I just knew in my heart that I needed to give this a try. I wasn't even sure why, but I felt like I needed to try. And then, if it didn't work out, okay, I would tell my husband, you know what? You're right. It didn't work out. So real quickly, I took God as my partner. I expect and hope that every one of you consultants is doing the same thing. Take God as your partner. Really ask him to open doors of opportunity for you, and he will. Prayer is huge. Again, not enough time to go into that, but you can never outgive God. And when you take God as your partner and you have a really strong, I guess you could say, prayer life, the bigger your goal, the more you should be praying on your knees. I pray all the time, continue to pray on my knees, and God is wonderful. He continues to give me a vision and the strength and the grace to move forward and to do it with joy and love and acceptance, because like, Christina said earlier, life happens. It happens to all of us. Now I have 3 beautiful grandbabies, different ages. The smallest is a year and a half and keeps me hopping and busy. 2 aging parents. My dad just went through cancer, still going through some of that, some treatments. And now my mom, who's almost 80, and my dad's 87, by the way, is going through some health issues. And so it's a constant, as most of you, juggling all kinds of different plates to be there to support our family. But okay, so real quickly, so take God as your partner. Number 2, really decide for yourself. Make a decision that you're gonna at least for a short period of time, whether it's 90 days or, because you usually need at least 90 days to see results, right? But that you're going to be willing to sacrifice something. So nothing comes, I hate to tell you all this, you all probably want to hear that it's it's like a get rich quick scheme, but it's not. You have to be willing to sacrifice something, whether it's a little bit of that social time, whether it's TV, whether it's the comforts of, maybe going out a little less on the weekends. You have to decide and sit down with your family. If you have a family, sit down with your significant other, sit down with your kids if you have kids, and say, this is what and why I want to do this. This is what I see for our family. This is what I'd like to accomplish. And I need your support for the next 90 days. And then divvy out, delegate, everything from, if you can, other than maybe cooking, especially if you have smaller kids, but delegate other things, from laundry to, cleaning to whatever you can delegate, even to your spouse, running errands if you can't. I don't know. My husband would work until 7:30, sometimes 8 at night. I never could really rely on him. But at least I knew that on Saturdays from like 4 on, I could count on him to at least run errands and do some things that maybe would free my time up. I truly do believe that it's so important, especially now, you all, after COVID, we're grateful. We're grateful every day, right? We wake up and we thank God every day that we're alive, but it's so important to have a vision. I think it's so easy to lose the vision and to lose our dreams, especially when we're going through things. And I know it's a process. So like, for example, when my husband passed away, and it was so traumatic, you could not get me to dream. I was in such a funk and just complete sadness, and I knew where he had gone. I'm fully Christian. I knew that he was in heaven. I had no doubt about that, and he was a really good man. So, but I missed him terribly, and my whole life was like turned upside down. And so, you couldn't get me to dream then, but I worked really hard on me, on healing, on working through in these last couple of years to get back to a place where I could really dream, not just for me and for a future for me, but also for my granddaughters and my loved ones, my kids. And so, I truly do believe that it's so important to sit down and ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want from life? Life is short. This is not a dress rehearsal, y'all. This is all we get. Every day is a gift, but we need to take advantage of every single day. And family is huge to me. They're very important to me, but at the same time, my own personal goals are also important. The healthier I am, the better off they're going to be. And then just really quickly, a couple of things that I did. I guess you could say I was willing to do the hard work in the beginning. This is why I have almost 16 pink Cadillacs later. It's not what I did now or what I've done now. It's not what I did even 5 years ago. It's what I did before. When you're fairly new in Mary Kay and you're willing to create the foundation for your business, you're willing to set that foundation, make it strong. everything from there, I guess you can say continues to grow. And so 3 skincare classes and parties or whatever you call them now, but back in the day, I was told 3 classes a week. And you could even do faces, I guess you could say, maybe 9 to 10 faces every single week. And I didn't know anyone. I moved from San Jose, where my whole family was, and I moved to the Valley. I didn't know anyone, but I was taught. I was taught how to politely, we call it warm chatter, how to politely just, come up and meet some people and introduce yourself, network, give your business card out. And so I did that for the first probably 3 to 5 years. I held no less than 3 appointments every single week. And when one would fall out because, would cancel, postpone, or even when there were weeks when, a couple of them would postpone, I'd get right back on and make more phone calls or go out and meet people. Now you can mail, it's so easy, but you can mail out, just samples as you're out meeting people. Take samples with you, introduce yourself. Hi, this is Sandra, and I'm with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Would you mind if I give you a sample of my card? I mean, it's just so simple, y'all. And I think people are so much more receptive, even with and after COVID. People are so much more receptive. You're still going to find people that probably won't, probably want to take your sample, and that's okay. It's understandable. But for the most part, most people will. And so my strength came from really holding those appointments. And I'm telling you, as shy as I was, as timid and nervous, and at times my lip would quiver, and I would get the words out wrong because I'd be nervous. It didn't stop me. I thought, okay, I'm going to master this. Eventually, I'm going to get to the point where the words are going to flow out of my mouth. And scripts, scripts are so, I have a script. If we have time, I'll go through a script real quick. The scripts are so important. If you're able to, for a short period of time, we talked about sacrifice, right? But the 5 o'clock club, Mary Kay Ash was my mentor. I had the privilege of meeting our founder when I started Mary Kay, and she taught us to wake up early. If you really want to get things done, if you're interested in that 6-figure income, the stability that comes with it, the not having to worry about your finances, that not having to worry about, if your corporate job lays you off, or if the economy, like right now, they're talking about a possible recession. We don't care. We're in Mary Kay. No matter what the economy is doing, especially in a recession, we sell more product because women can't maybe take long trips to, Bali or the Bahamas or wherever, but they can buy makeup, and makeup is an instant gratification, instant uplift. It makes you feel good. And so we sell a lot more product, skincare product. So 5 o'clock club, if you're able to do that, or just, an hour earlier, 3 days a week if you can't do it every single week, but get up earlier. I said, ask for help. I think I said that before. Really ask for support for the people that are around you, and really focus on the people that are around you, because the 5 people you are around the most are going to influence you the most. You become like those 5 people. So if you're, if you're excited about them, great. If you're not excited about them, it's time to, you don't divorce them, you don't leave them, but you surround yourself with your sales directors or consultants or people that can really uplift you. I have a small script that I have used over the years that I truly do love. And it's as simple as, hi, my name is Sandra, and I have the honor of teaching skincare with Mary Kay. And I've been, in Mary Kay for whatever, you can say going on a year if you're just new, or you can say I've been in Mary Kay for a while, or I love it. You can say I love it. And I started my business because I really wanted to give women the opportunity to feel and look more beautiful than they already are. And so I have a sample here, and I'd love to, just share it with you, because I have fallen in love with Mary Kay, and I know that you can too. So my goal today is to make you fall in love with Mary Kay, our Mary Kay products, and of course with me. And so, it's as cute as that. You can tweak it if it's not your personality, you can change it. But, the most important thing is just to go out, have fun, be the light that you are in this world for other people. Our products are fantastic, you all. I think I have a couple minutes, Christina, right, to talk about our products. Time has flown by, and there's so much more I could say, but I think I'm supposed to talk about my 3 favorite products. So
yes.
Number 1 is the repair set. I absolutely love a repair set. I could not live without this. If you put me on a stranded, secluded island, I would find a way to get my repair set here, because, I'm going into it. Well, I will tell you how old I am. I'm getting there. I'm getting to anyway. And I could not live without these products. They firm, they tone, they lift. I love, 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 love the repair set. So the repair set is a must. Oil-free eye makeup remover, you all, because you show the signs of aging around your eye area, right? And so oil-free eye makeup remover is a must. It helps to protect the eye area. It helps to condition your lashes, and it's very gentle on the skin around the eyes, which is very thin. It's like onion skin. You all know that. And then, of course, through the repair set, we have the eye cream, the firming. This is I was in it, Volufirm Renewal Cream. I love this product. Oops, I'm in the wrong. This one right here. Absolutely love this product. This is product number 3 that I can't live without. Again, it minimizes the fine lines and wrinkles, reduces puffiness and swelling. Love it. And there's so much more I could talk about in terms of our product, but I truly do believe in these products. Everything that I wear is Mary Kay. My go-to products are the Intensity Mascara. Love that product. And then, of course, our lipsticks. I'm a lipstick girl, even with COVID. My daughter would say when we were wearing our masks, "Why are you wearing lipstick?" I'm like, "Because I love lipstick. It makes me feel good, and I want to feel pretty." And so, I love lipstick. I'm a lipstick girl. And so those are my go-to products. But in closing, I'm going to tell you right now, Mary Kay is one of the best things that's ever happened for me. It has given me security in the midst of all stages of my life, from when I was, young and with babies, and then, teenagers, and then, college age students, and not only the flexibility, but the security to know that financially I can take care of myself, that I don't need to worry, if Lord forbid, something happens, I'm okay. And as you all know, with my husband's passing, again, Mary Kay continued to be the stability in my life. And, we all need stability. You can't count on corporate America. It's just too volatile. So you can count on your Mary Kay business, and you can count on Mary Kay corporate. We have an amazing, amazing company that has always given us the philosophies that I truly value: God first, family second, and career third. And that's never changed. It's never changed. I appreciate that. And of course, the sisterhood that you can't get anywhere else. These are women, like you see here, Marsha, Alice, and Christina. These are women that no matter what, we haven't seen each other in years, but if I called them today and said, "I need you, I need your support, I need this," they'd be there. We drop whatever. We're Mary Kay sisters. We're family. And that is huge. It's priceless. So anyway, you all, thanks so much for allowing me the time to be here today. And so we'll talk some more soon.
Wow. Wow, Sandra. Oh my gosh, you guys, wasn't she amazing? Let us know what you took from what she shared. Oh my goodness, share so much. Sandra, as I was hearing you talk about, there's no way, I cannot believe when you said I wasn't happy. You had all, the corporate job and everything, but you weren't happy. I was like, I don't know that, Sandra. And then as I was reading your accolades, I was like getting to know you, but I've always, whenever I'm in your space, you always make people, it's like who you be. You make people feel so good about them. And that's one thing I just like, when I heard you were coming to be our guest speaker, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear. And I loved how you said, be willing to sacrifice, enroll your families, delegate, stick to the scripts. I didn't like scripts, but they really work. Master your skill, and the 5 o'clock club. But what I loved most, I started to laugh, was when you're about to say your age, you didn't. Because Mary Kay Ash used to say, if you tell a woman her age, she'll tell you everything.
Right. But you guys can guess, right? If I was in my 20s and I've been married for 30-something years, right? You can guess.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. What did you guys take away from it? Do you want to share? How about you, Alice?
Oh, yeah, I will. Of course, I love you, Sandra. You are when you speak, it sounds like Mary Kay, because you can just hear a pin drop, and it's just so many good things that, like, cosmetics is recession proof. I mean, we've been through the recession a couple of times now. COVID was like a recession, but, and economically, we've been through that back in 2008. Okay. And you're right, because women still need to feel good about how they're looking. And if they're looking for a job, they want to make sure they look good too. And I do the same thing. I wear the lipstick even with the mask, because I just can't not do it. Oh yes, it was just all the support. Yes, delegate. Yes, that is key, people. Key. You do not need to do those dishes. You can find somebody else to do them. All right. But thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and so good to see you, because it's true. It's right. We haven't seen each other for a couple of years now, right?
Right. Yes, my pleasure.
Awesome. How about you, Alice?
I want to say ditto, ditto, ditto. She's amazing. And I learned more about you today that I didn't know. I want to apologize. Anybody watching that I'm trying to block this user who keeps trying to
Oh, go
post.
ahead and block.
I'm trying, but it says an error. So whoever it is has figured out a way around that. So I'm going to ignore them and not give them the credit. But I just want you to know that I just loved hearing your story. I love how real you are. I was thinking the same thing as Marcia. Gosh, she sounds like Mary Kay talking to us. And I feel like, you just embody that, and everything that I learned since I've been in this company, it just came through you. So I thank you for sharing that with our consultants and our guests, because sometimes they hear this stuff and they're like, really, you're the women like that? And you're the real deal. So
Thank you.
so I appreciate that.
Thank you all so much. You don't know how much that means to me. I really appreciate your comments. But y'all, I love you all, and I love Mary Kay. So, right? We're sisters.
We're family. Yep, definitely.
Sandra Munguia, the real deal. Yes, I love it. That's your nickname. So for our guests and our consultants, we just want to send a reminder that next week it is going to be not the last day of the month, but it's going to be our Mary Kay New Year's Eve. And it's going to be on Zoom. So make sure that you reach out to your director to get the Zoom link and information. And we can't wait to see you next week. It's going to be so awesome. And have a strong finish to the last 8 days of the Mary Kay year. You ladies can do this. We're so excited. We can't wait to see you next week. And we want to thank you again, Sandra, for just blowing our hair back. You are amazing. We just love you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
I forgot our specials.
Yes, I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on 1 second. I'm blocking.
Like, don't forget, ladies, for our New Year's Eve, wear your bling like you're going out. Okay, wear your bling, wear your Mary Kay bling. Of course, that's only from the neck up, so wear a really fancy top. But yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Yes.
I want the picture to show. It's taking a second. Come on, really? You too can run a StreamYard.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not sharing. Hold on a second. Let me do this again. Share.
And I think we are all on that beautiful repair set.
Oh,
yes, I
love
the repair.
Oh.
All right,
Okay,
here we
is it
go.
sharing yet? Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, good. So this is our deal. Mix and match any two of the products that Sandra talked about. So if you want your repair set and then get your eye makeup remover half off, or let's say you want that repair eye cream and what else? Lash intensity and a lipstick. So you can mix and match, and you can do, if you buy 4 products, you get 2 at half off. This is a deal good for 24 hours. So it's only going to be with your consultant, and you can watch the replay. So let's say it's June 22nd. So this deal is good through June 23rd at 9 p.m. And you just let your consultant know, hey, I watched the Beauty Mingle, type a little comment, #replay, and get to take advantage of this mix and match deal. Good for only 24 hours because you participated. We want to thank you for listening to our stories and hearing our beautiful speaker. And so this is our gift to you as a thank you. So that is the deal, good for 24 hours.
Hey, you guys have a great year end, okay?
Thank you.
Sure will. You too.
Thank you.
So everyone, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.